I've come to the Western Australian capital of Perth, where an exciting new waterfront precinct called Elizabeth Quay is boldly coming to life. This place has transformed the central business district, created fabulous public and mixed-use spaces, attracted new investment into the local economy and reconnected the city with its famous and picturesque Swan River. It's a truly world-class and sustainable city waterfront that's supported by thousands of white-collared professionals that choose to work in the office towers located around here. Today I'm touring a stunning new premium-grade mixed-use precinct called the Esplanade, developed by Brookfield Properties, a leading global operator and developer of high-quality real estate assets. Brookfield Properties operates more than 800 assets in gateway cities across the globe and is also one of Perth's largest investors. Elizabeth Quay is a major economic and urban renewal story that has been in development for more than 10 years. Nick Ozich oversees all the Brookfield property developments in Western Australia, and I'm keen to get his perspective on this project now that it's finished. Nick, a building like this doesn't happen with just one partner. It's not just Brookfield Properties. How many people were involved in this space?
Across the planning phases and construction, there'd be thousands of people involved in this project. I think the really pleasing thing for me is how the key stakeholders have worked together on this project to deliver what we've got today. So the site wouldn't have been available if the state government didn't have the vision to create Elizabeth Quay.
Yes.
The MRA, now called Development WA, have been instrumental in supporting us in obtaining the planning permits and working with us to approve the design. Obviously without Chevron, the project wouldn't have proceeded. We've had a number of other tenants pre-commit to the building. We've had retail, the Whadjuk working group. It's really been an amazing collaboration between a number of stakeholders. And I think the most pleasing thing at the end of this is that everyone has been extremely happy, a really positive experience for all.
What was here before?
Before Elizabeth Quay, the land was obviously Whadjuk land, and that was used by the First Nations people as an important meeting place. Subsequently, it became a trading post, so you would have seen a number of jetties here which connected the settlement to Fremantle. It ran east-west, and there was a large tract of land, public open space and car parks that disconnected St George's Terrace to the river. The City of Perth really was St George's Terrace. This development's changed all that. It's brought the city down to the river. It's created access between development in the north of the city all the way down south to the river. So it's really transformed the orientation and nature of the city.
And of course, Brookfield Properties has a huge footprint in Perth. Yes. Why is that?
The heritage goes back to the acquisition of Multiplex. They originated 60 years ago from Perth and have a strong history here. I guess the WA economy is such a strong resource powerhouse. You've got huge tracts of iron ore, you've got gold, you've got oil and gas reserves, and all of that goes through Perth. So Brookfield and Brookfield Properties are very attracted to that market, and we continue that legacy that Multiplex provided.
Yeah. Nick, I know sometimes when a development like this finishes, there's a sense of sadness because it's kind of done. Do you feel that sense of sadness that you're walking away from it, or have you got that sense of elation that you've completed it?
I think it's a sense of satisfaction looking back on the building, because it's got an amazing place now in the skyline of Perth, so that's something that the whole project team will be proud of. It's definitely a sense of achievement, and I think the whole team are extremely proud of what's been delivered here.
Yeah, for sure. Well, congratulations. Brookfield Properties continues to shape Perth, and it's absolutely for the benefit of the community, so well done.
Thanks, Amanda.
The Esplanade was designed by leading international design practice Hassell, and Peter Dean led the project team. I read he designed the building from the inside out, and I've come to meet him to learn more about what he meant.
We really want to look at the users and what their needs were. So we looked at their individual space needs and how they would actually arrive, work on the site. And then we created a series of spaces, authentic experiences, what we like to call them, blurring those boundaries between inside and outside. And we actually try and engage with the waterfront, the cities behind us, the heritage street, but also vertically upwards.
Yes.
Big lofty volumes that connects visitors, workers and people into the building.
And Peter, I love the tree. It feels like the building has been shaped around it.
So it's the old river line of the Derribble Yerrigan, And the tree, the heritage tree behind us, was that spot on the river bank. So that's a really momentous part of the heritage of Perth and significance of this project. So there's a lot of care taken from that. It was a challenge for the project team, but we saw that challenge as an opportunity to respond uniquely. So rather than just doing a straightforward orthogonal floor plate, we can actually create a building that responds to the geometry of that. So those sinuous lines and fluid moments really make the building quite different.
So Peter, people who love design and architecture, what features should they look at when they come into the building?
It's the quality, sophistication of the architectural form and the materials inside it, which are really brought to life by the use and manipulation of daylight and views. So wherever you go, it's being crafted and formed to capture a vista or a daylight coming into early morning or late afternoon sun. And then just the refinement and the detail and the quality materials, which is just, when you come here and you see that, it's about purity and simplicity.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, there's a lot of heart in this project, so congratulations.
Thank you very much.
The smoke will rebalance your light, keeps your spirit strong.
The traditional custodians of this land are the Whadjuk Noongar People, who have lived here for more than 45,000 years. And I'm with Carol Innes and Barry McGuire, who consulted with Brookfield Properties and Chevron Australia on the development of the Esplanade.
Whadjuk is a part of the metropolitan space, we call it now, and it's being more generalised. We can't take it back to 1829, but we're giving recognition to the 14 clans of our people, and Whadjuk is one of those 14.
And Barry, how did you work with Brookfield Properties on the development of this space?
We brought an understanding of cultural safety to the forefront, and in our aspect of living, when we go to places, we understand that inside the environment there is a balance, so cultural safety was a strong point of what we brought. How do we keep people safe? How did we fit as human beings within the environment?
Yeah, for sure.
But also too, I think because of the location, nothing like this has been built here before. Doing something together, collaboratively, respectfully, this type of project and process could inform the nation that give the opportunity, have the respect, and build through a really strong, powerful relationship with our people so that we can all have something to celebrate together. Yes. And I think this is what this project's been about, building something that we could demonstrate to everyone.
That kind of inclusion is a beautiful thing of the heart, We walk into many buildings, but we're still wondered, why are you here? Here, we're a part of it.
You're absolutely
and we can feel it. We can feel the old people. So I just know that, we're all together now.
Yeah, beautiful. The first things I noticed when touring the interiors of this workplace is the abundance of natural light and stunning views over the Swan River and the green spaces of Langley Park and the Supreme Court Gardens. Downstairs, the precinct directly connects to all major transport links, cycling paths, walking tracks, retail and dining experiences, and the array of exciting activations that are held all year round in Elizabeth Quay. It's simply a wonderful place to work, and I'm keen to see how major tenants are making the most of the opportunity. Chevron Australia is one of the world's leading integrated energy companies and the anchor tenant here. Steve Wilson has been the project manager since 2016.
Within Chevron, our focus is on people and culture. What we're really thinking about is you start with an individual and you look at how can I make this a really fantastic experience to work for Chevron. And then as that individual becomes more engaged and excited to be here, it spreads, and then it's spreading to a team, and then you've got teams of engaged people working together, and that's where you get the business result that you're looking for.
People working here will enjoy the highest level of amenity, including breakout spaces, a library with resting pods, indoor and outdoor green places, and some of the best health and wellness opportunities in Perth. The Chevron workplace also reflects the unique heritage of the area and the identity and values of the company.
So it's actually interactive when you touch it, but it's also senses movement as well. So as you walk past, it'll change slightly and that kind of thing. This is all about welcome. The colours that you can see represent the ochre that was traded on the site. Aboriginal people used this site previously and how Chevron are now going to use it. So really wanting to celebrate and respect that history as well. These are actually core samples from Barrow Island. Yeah, you can touch it. This is a fundamental part of our business.
Yes.
And to represent it like this is really special. So all of these pods are themed around different ways that Chevron touch the community. Some of our environmental stewardship that has happened up on Barrow Island, and something that a lot of our staff are very proud of, but probably not many people know about. What a lot of organisations are chasing is this idea around engagement. How do I get my staff to feel excited and engaged and really want to work for my organisation? You don't want your values just to be something that you talk about, you want your values to be something that are tangible. So we want people to come in and feel like they're valued and feel like they've got something to contribute that the organisation really needs and wants.
One the Esplanade is a 29-level, 57,000 square metre premium grade transformation project that fronts the Swan River, supports the Elizabeth Quay precinct and will accommodate around 4,000 people during the working week. It's also one of Australia's most advanced sustainable buildings and is 100% leased already. Cliff Winby and Chris Palandri led the development and construction teams here. It's lovely to be in this very beautiful space. You must be very proud of it.
Oh, we are. I think it's a fantastic result, and I think we're getting lots of positive comments from all the public, which is obviously the best feedback. So we're very pleased with how it's come out today.
Yeah, for sure. You happy with it, Chris?
Yeah, I reckon the best parts of the building are the bits that the public can get to.
Yeah.
So it's where the Oculus is, the public space, the public art.
Yes.
Even if you go into the foyer, you can see all of the best parts of the building, whoever you are. It's great. Yeah, absolutely.
The tulip tree here is very special and has quite a backstory. Am I right?
We went through quite an extensive process with our architects and our landscape architects and our arborists to select the right tree species for this location. And we actually then also engaged quite heavily with our Whadjuk working group to also make sure we're picking something that was appropriate for the site. And then actually went through the process of then growing 3 trees out of the nursery and getting them all smoked by the Whadjuk working group before we finally selected the final one to come out here today. We've been very focused on really creating a special place here generally, and so this is the intersection between the retail and the office, so we wanted to really create a bit of a meeting point and a marker, and we're very pleased with how it's come out.
Yeah, it's very beautiful. Chris, any surprises in the construction for you?
Well, the construction was fun, of course, because we started immediately before COVID came in. Then we had all the labour issues, supply issues, escalation issues and the like, but working with Brookfield Properties early on and identifying all the things that could possibly go wrong and bringing forward procurement and making sure we had everything that we could possibly have in Perth as early as we could get it into Perth was genius, basically, and that's what got the project finished on time.
And
had we not done that,
on time.
Yeah, so had we not done that, it would have been very difficult to get it on time.
And a 6-star Green Star as well, Cliff.
Yes, 6-star Green Star. Essentially this building is right at the leading edge in terms of sustainable performance. Extremely high energy efficiency, very high water efficiency, excellent air quality. So we wanted to set the benchmark really high for this building and really push the limit in terms of where you can get to from a performance perspective.
You can really sense it the minute you walk in. Well, it's a real legacy piece, so congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
Brookfield Properties emerged as one of the leading developers in the world when their fresh and vibrant approach to retail transformed the New York banking district into a mixed-use precinct in the 1980s. Since then, famous retail districts like 5th and Broadway, Clayton Lane and Manhattan West have become central gathering places for the communities they serve. I'm keen to understand their vision for One the Esplanade in Perth.
The approach at One the Esplanade on the retail has been collaborative. We've had a lot of input from the design team, but then also the operators themselves.
It's a beautiful space. What can people expect from the retail space?
Vision for the retail is to be the best-in-class dining precinct in WA. So we're bringing 6 Head, that will be a fine dining steak restaurant. We're also bringing an authentic Cantonese restaurant. There'll be fresh seafood.
So Kati, it's not just about food and beverage, although very important to me. There are other retail offerings as well, am I right?
Yes, correct. So we have a gymnasium that is for the use of tenants within our building. Yep. There's a yoga room in there, a massage room, and the views are just incredible. I think it will be the best gym in the city.
Yeah, and it's big, isn't it?
It's huge. It's over 700 square metres. We're currently constructing the childcare centre that will be operated by Sonus Early Learning Centre, and there will be over 70 placements.
That's brilliant. I'm sure that would be a huge draw card for the employee population.
Absolutely.
What makes the space unique, do you think?
I think being in Elizabeth Quay, the riverfront views, sitting out on that alfresco, having a drink, relaxing, having a great steak or fresh seafood, you've really got that connectivity and interaction between passers-by and people sitting in the restaurant. We wanted to bring an amenity not just to the Esplanade but to the wider Elizabeth Quay precinct.
Yeah, and it is a beautiful precinct. As you enter, there's some wonderful public art. So have you had some involvement there?
Yes, so I was managing the public art process. I'm really proud of the 3 public art pieces that we've got. The main statement artwork piece is called Within Without by Stuart Green and Sandra Hill. It was a collaboration between a non-Whadjuk artist and a Noongar cultural advisor.
It's beautiful, and it does really symbolise that bringing together of cultures, which I think is such a strong focus of this whole development. And I'm assuming good coffee as well.
Absolutely.
One the Esplanade is a premium grade transformational project that fronts the Swan River and supports the bold and capable vision of Elizabeth Quay, reuniting the community with the river and supporting more than 4,000 people in the work week. The investors, the tenants, it's a wonderful metaphor for the city of Perth and how it has truly arrived as a world-class waterfront city. I can't wait to come back.
Good bro, no good bro. You are kulendara ponembangara. Good bro, no good bro. You are kulendara ponembangara. Hey.